Jubail Industrial City is a modern city on the east coast of Saudi Arabia. It is one of the world's largest industrial cities. It is home to Sabic, a petrochemical giant, and many other oil and gas enterprises. Jubail was born in 1975 and in 40 years has proved to be outstandingly successful. Today there are more than 200 manufacturing companies and a resident population of about 300,000. Since 1975, this beautiful new city has been managed by the Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu. Residents in Jubail enjoy a high standard of living, with modern housing and excellent schools and colleges. It also has world-class hospitals, many green spaces, stunning beaches, shops, restaurants, cafes, and a variety of hotels and services. Welcome to Jubail Industrial College. Located in a spacious green campus in the heart of the industrial city, it is one of the leading English medium institutes of higher education in Saudi Arabia, whose goal is to prepare young Saudi nationals for employment in the petroleum sector. The college was established in 1978. In the early days, GIC was only a training centre for local industries. However, with time and guided by the Royal Commission, academic facilities greatly improved. By 1989, in a royal decree, the Jubail Institute was upgraded to the status of college. Today, around 7,000 students attend Jubail Industrial College and study at any one of its 4 specialization departments, offering associate or bachelor degrees in mechanical, electrical, chemical engineering, or management and IT. On entering the college, all GIC students embark on a 1-year intensive preparatory year program, which includes both English language preparation and courses in general studies. All GIC programs are competency-based. Students are evaluated both in theory and practice. The programs are validated using international accreditation standards. The US-based Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, or ABET, accredits all engineering and technology programs. Accreditation for business and IT programs is done by ACB-SP, or Accreditation Council for Business School and Programs. The Science-Based Industrial Chemistry Technology Program, INCT, is accredited by CTAB, Canadian Technology Accreditation Board, a part of the Canadian Council of Technicians and Technologists, CCTT. For professionally certified training programs, GIC has partnerships with the American Welding Society, AWS, and the International Society of Automation, ISA, of the USA, and others. Firstly, GIC's Department of Electrical Engineering prepares students for employment in the broad range of electrical engineering fields. The college uses state-of-the-art labs and facilities and offers in-depth preparation in electrical power and instrumentation and control. The Electrical Control and Protection Lab. Here students are set problem-solving tasks to teach them how to troubleshoot and to control electrical motors and power systems. In a formal workshop environment, relays and circuit breakers are used. At the Electrical Machines Lab, students discover how to operate and oversee the running of both DC and AC machines and equipment. The Machines Lab has all the up-to-date teaching modules related to electrical machines and transformers. In the Industrial Controls and Distributed Control Systems Lab, students gain experience of industrial control systems using Emerson and Yokogawa's DCS systems. Here, knowledge of control systems and their application is broadened and intensified. Students learn about signal conditioning, sensors and transducers at the Instrumentation Engineering Lab, using sophisticated training systems on sensor applications. Concepts related to automation and state-of-the-art wiring systems are taught in the Electrical Wiring Lab. In this environment, GIC staff teach students using the European standard KNX home automation system. Students can put their theoretical knowledge into practice in the Electrical Circuits Lab by exploring the various types of electrical circuits and measuring devices. In the Programmable Logic Controllers Lab, students learn how to program PLC systems for automated machine control. High-end industrial PLC systems from Siemens, Allen Bradley and others are used for instruction. At the Power Electronics Lab, students learn how to manage sophisticated power electronic devices and apparatus, such as power diodes, thyristors, rectifiers, choppers and inverters. At the Instrumentation and Measurement Lab, JSE students also learn various techniques for pressure, temperature, flow and level measurements using transmitter technologies and sensors. Secondly, at the Department of Chemical and Process Engineering Technology, 3 specializations are offered. They are Chemical Engineering Technology, Polymer Engineering Technology and Industrial Chemistry. JSE prepares proficient graduates for employment in all of the 3 areas using the latest lab technologies and state-of-the-art facilities. At the Separation Process Lab, students learn how to control and manage fractional distillation processes together with the unit operations. The units include distillation columns, absorption, extraction and diffusion units. Graduates learn troubleshooting skills at the Process Operations Troubleshooting Lab. Here they identify and rectify the kind of process problems they may encounter at the workplace. At the Polymer Processing and Rheology Lab, the focus is on the polymer processing techniques. The lab is equipped with molding machines for making polymer products, extruders for shaping models and rheometers to test viscosity. At the Reaction Kinetics and Reactors Lab, students learn the reaction mechanisms of chemicals using reactors such as batch, plug flow, fluidized and catalyst types. At the Polymer Characterization and Testing Lab, students become competent in making better polymers by learning polymer characterization techniques and operate devices such as thermogravimetric analysis (TGA) and differential scanning calorimetry (DSC). The teaching tool used in the Process Plant Simulation Lab simulates a real working environment. Future graduates learn firsthand about the various plant process types and gain experience in scenarios that simulate real work environments. In the Physical Chemistry Lab, students work in groups to carry out experiments. Modern equipment is used to measure and evaluate data related to concepts of physical chemistry. The lab contains tools and apparatus to test reaction kinetics, chemical equilibria, calorimetry, qualitative tests and organic compounds. In the Instrumental Analysis Lab, students are taught the modern instrumental methods for qualitative and quantitative measurements based on gas and liquid chromatography, gas mass spectrophotometry and infrared spectroscopy. Thirdly, at the Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering Technology, 3 popular specializations are on offer. They are Mechanical Maintenance, Manufacturing and Non-Destructive Testing. JIC prepares competent graduates for work in all these 3 areas, and some of the best teaching facilities are available for mechanical engineering students. In the Thermodynamics and Power Generation Lab, students study how heat can be put to work. They use heat exchangers and power generation equipment to understand what happens to energy during chemical and physical changes. In the Fluid Mechanics and Hydraulics Lab, students explore fluids under stress by analyzing properties, flow metering, losses in pipes and fittings using specialist measurement devices. The lab is also equipped with hydraulic benches to provide insight into operation of oil power hydraulic control devices. In Metallurgy and Material Testing Lab, students make microstructure examinations of metals and its alloys and conduct tensile, compression, shear, bending, creep, impact, beam deflection and torsion tests of standard samples. At JSC's Non-Destructive Test Center or NDT, students practice the proven techniques to test the integrity of metal parts. They include the inspection of welded, forged and cast metal products using magnetic particle non-destructive test devices. In addition, NDT classes include the eddy current testing of tubes in condensers, feed water heaters, heat exchangers, remote field testing RFT and magnetic flux leakage MFL techniques for materials inspection. Ultrasonic lab testing, UT, involves students firing very short ultrasonic pulse waves to detect flaws in metal welds, forges or casts, and to know the thickness of metals to determine levels of possible corrosion. CAD/CAM lab simulates a computer numerical control (CNC) machining environment. Students learn to program, operate, and direct computers to control machine tools in machines such as lathes, milling, and electro-discharge machining. At the milling and grinding workshop, machining skills are developed in universal milling techniques, surface and tool grinding for high-quality surface finishes. Repair and upkeep are vital skills taught at the plant maintenance workshop. Here students practice the hand and machine techniques needed to maintain valves, bearings, mechanical transmission systems, packing and seals. Similar skills are developed in the lathe workshop for turning operations, but the focus is precise lathe work and the correct use of the power hacksaw. Manual dexterity skills are further enhanced at the arc welding workshop. Here students become proficient in the use of welding machines, shielded metal arc welding and TIG and MIG welding techniques. The pumps and compressor workshop is where students learn skills to operate, troubleshoot and maintain generic pumps and compressors. Fourthly, at the Department of General Studies, 4 main course components are on offer to students. They are Maths, Physics, Chemistry and Islamic Studies. General Studies supports specialization students by providing well-equipped labs where learning is constantly reinforced. The Fundamentals of Physics lab provides the foundation for a fuller understanding of the theoretical concepts related to mechanics, thermodynamics, electricity and magnetism. The General Chemistry lab supports and reinforces theoretical concepts in chemistry, such as notions of matter, chemical reactions, solutions, compounds and organic chemistry. The College Physics Lab is equipped with measurement devices and tools that allow students to explore concepts of waves, oscillations, electromagnetism, electrostatics and semiconductor physics. Finally, the Department of Management and IT is JIC's School of Business. Here, 4 specializations are on offer. They are Office Management, Marketing, Accounting and Computer and Information Technology. JIC prepares business graduates for work in these fields by providing excellent IT and management lab facilities. IT students learn up-to-date PC skills at the Configuration and Troubleshooting Lab. Here they deal with both hardware and software challenges of employing personal computers in the corporate environment. Data protection and network security skills and techniques are taught in the Network Security Lab. Data Communication and Networking Lab is designed to allow students to set up and administer computer networks using copper and fiber optic cabling media. At the PC Building Workshop, future graduates are taught how to build standalone PCs from the various components and to understand diagnostic tools and practices according to specific configurations. All in all, JIC students enjoy a number of excellent learning and social facilities. Computers for research and a well-resourced library are available at the Modern Learning Resources Centre. There is an auditorium for lectures and formal events. The house doctors attend students at the College Medical Clinic. JIC also has an athletics track, weight training room, sports fields and a 1700 metre square multi-purpose hall for indoor activities. In addition, some 1,200 students are housed in clean, modern studio flats. There are restaurants, cafeterias, media resource centre and a travel and print shop. Royal Commission plans to double, even triple student intake numbers in the years ahead have been anticipated with the physical expansion of college buildings and facilities. Much larger departments for English, chemical engineering, electrical engineering, management and IT have already been constructed. Exam halls and student accommodation and larger car parking areas are now in operation. Output at the JISC in the 21st century has surpassed and even dwarfed the achievements of its humble beginnings. Jubail Industrial College, producing industry professionals for the future.